Hi students, happy Monday. Okay, so we're back with lesson 6-7. This is probably the last new lesson that you're going to learn for the unit. When we get to unit 7, we're going to continue on with fractions, but I think we've done a great job so far. Something to keep in mind is what we learned from last week, that just no final answers can be left as improper fractions. So students are still getting their papers turned back to them, asking for resubmissions because of this. Remember that unless it calls for it, all final answers, none of them can be improper. And so they do need to be converted to those mixed numbers. So I think today should be fairly easy if we can go back and reflect a little bit on lesson 6-1, where you guys worked with unit fractions. Remember that unit fractions are when the numerator is 1 and the denominator can be based on how many that whole is broken into. And so in lesson 1, they had you guys adding unit fractions. So 112 plus 112 plus 112 plus 112 plus 112. But today, they want you to think about this in terms of multiplication. And so instead of thinking 112 plus 112 plus 112 plus 112 plus 112, you have 5 of them. Wouldn't it be much easier to say 5 times 112? Okay, and notice that you'll still get the same answer. We're going to talk about that when we get to the workbook pages. So again, if we were to bring in tenths, and we had 3 of them, we could say 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. But instead, we're going to think about how many times this is repeated and turn it to multiplication. It would be 3 times 1/10 because you have 3 of them. So that's just a quick introduction because, again, if we were in the classroom, we'd be using the manipulatives a lot more. We're going to head over right into the workbook pages. So when this video ends, let's jump over to page 215. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.